Welcome to my channel, where life imitates art and art imitates life. Come join me and get lost, then we can find each other again, only to get lost. Peace. Yo, what's up my YouTube fam? Yo, Disney is turning into the evil empire like on Star Wars. It's a monopoly. It's over. They're taking over the movie industry. Let me explain how. You know, we all think about Disney, that cute little mouse running around. Hi, I'm Mickey. That mug is a gangster, let me tell you. Now, this particular summer, we all agree one of the worst summers movie-wise in a long time. Not for Disney. They broke records this year. And see, I was always against the acquisition of Fox. Now, hear me out. All the comic book heads couldn't wait. Man, if Disney get their hands on Fox, they get the X-Men, they get Deadpool, the Fantastic Four, and stop right there. Is that worth the monopoly for 3 comic book, important series? Is it really worth it? Let me explain why it's not. Fox hit or miss with their superhero genre, with the X-Men. 1 was good, 2 was better. X-Men First Class was really good, and Days of Future Past was incredible. And then you had Logan, which is the best X-Men movie of all time. Then you had Deadpool. 1 and 2, blockbusters, rated R. Could they pull it off? A rated R superhero movie? Yes, it's been done before with Blade from another studio. It's possible. Now, what Disney has done, they're disassembling Fox all the way down to its last follicle. There will be no more Fox, no more that's gone. It's out of here. Because see, Disney took a loss under Fox over $200 million in the first quarter of this year. Big loss. So Disney said, you know what, forget this. Kevin Feige, all the superhero stuff is yours. Everybody's like, oh yeah, all the comic book heads, yes. Let me explain to you comic book nerds what's gonna happen. You need diversity in the movie industry. Just look at this year, what Disney has done. 9 major movie releases, 9. You know how many spots that takes up throughout the year? Let's count them. Number 1, you had Captain Marvel. Then you had Endgame, Dumbo, Toy Story 4. Then you had The Lion King, Aladdin. Now, later on, what else you get? Another Star Wars movie. That's 7. Then Maleficent Part 2 and Frozen. 9 major releases. They already broke records this year, and they yet to still have more movies come out later on this fall and winter. This summer was dominated by Disney, but yet it's one of the worst summers we all experience, because no one can compete. Not only that, Disney, of course, has Disney Plus coming out, their streaming series, right? Don't you know they're on Hulu? So they're putting together a package, Hulu, Disney Plus, and one other piece for the same price as Netflix. Now they're trying to run Netflix off the map. You see what I'm getting at? They're going to run a monopoly. It's going to be like a communist country. If you don't do what they do, it's over for you. You better roll with us or we're going to roll right over you. They're going to take properties that we loved and change them. Blade. I'm happy for Mahershala Ali. He is an incredible actor. But we're used to a rated R Blade. And now, when Blade come over to the MCU, sure, I'm sure it's going to be good, but our minds are already focused on that rated R Blade from Wesley Snipes. It's going to change. Then, you got Deadpool. Deadpool was meant to be rated R, raunchy jokes, blood, limbs being torn apart. Now, under Kevin Feige, it's going to have to be PG-13. You're like, so what, man? It's the MCU. Let me give you an example of movies that were rated R that are now PG-13 that bombed. Live Free or Die Hard, better known as Die Hard 4, was PG-13. Number 1, 2, and 3 were rated R. They were blockbusters, beloved by movie fans and action fans from everywhere. When Die Hard 4 came out, McClane wasn't cussing. He wasn't smoking cigarettes. Yes, it made a little bit of money, but it wasn't the same Die Hard. They go, okay, we made a mistake. Let's go back to rated R. Now, you know what happened with that 5th joint. It was fucking terrible. You go, okay, so that's 1 for 1. Oh, I got another one for you. RoboCop. RoboCop 1 and 2 were rated R, action-packed, full of bad language and over-the-top action and violence. Now, part 2 wasn't as good as part 1, but it has something in common. The same tone. It was rated R, very, very violent, a lot of cussing. Then they said, okay, we're going to tone it down. We're going to do RoboCop 3 PG-13. Absolute failure. It bombed. Years later, let's reboot it and let's put Samuel L. Jackson in this joint. It still bombed when they did the reboot. Even with Samuel L. Jackson, hell, he couldn't save that funky joint. Then, let's move on to another property. The Expendables. Part 1, Part 2, hard R. Violence. Excessive language. Limbs be torn apart. Okay, we want to make more money and bring in a younger audience. Let's go PG-13 with Expendables 3. Yeah, I think they're making another one. Now they're going back to rated R. The franchises are over. Once you do that and you don't succeed, there's no going back. Die Hard is ruined. RoboCop is ruined. Expendables is done, son. It's out of here. It's over. And that's what Disney's going to do to Logan, one of the best X-Men movies ever. You had Wolverine taking his claws, ramming through somebody's chin, come out the back of their head. You will not see that again under Disney. And then you're going to have Deadpool in the MCU, not cracking raunchy jokes. It ain't Deadpool no more. It's something else. Disney is running a monopoly. They had their best physical year ever as a company, but yet this summer sucked. There's a coronation there if you see what I'm saying. Sony and Warner Brothers are the only two studios other than that making movies that are superhero movies. And Sony already got in the bed with Disney with their Spider-Man series. It's in the MCU, so they're sharing that already with Disney. All we got now is Warner Brothers. And they're trying to recover from a couple of bad movies a couple of years ago. Now they're on a good streak. That's all we got. So, all you comic book nerds who couldn't wait till Disney get their hand on Fox properties, I hope it's worth it. I'm sure the Fantastic Four would be good, and maybe the X-Men, but you won't get those classic rated R movies ever again. It's a thing of the past. It's over. Blade, PG. Deadpool, PG. Wolverine, PG. He could be stabbing people with no blood coming out, like them other X-Men movies. It's hard to go back and be successful once you reach that pinnacle. That mouse is an evil gangster, and you better start paying attention, because right now, all your childhood dreams are over. Fox. Disney has yet to make a Star Wars movie better than the original trilogy. Fox Studios made that first trilogy with George Lucas. Classic movies. Since they got the rights to Star Wars, yeah, Force Awakens was good and Jedi, whatever. Rogue One. None of them are better than the original Star Wars trilogy. Rogue One got close. The only reason why, because they brought Darth Vader back. They had to go in the archives and pull his ass out to make it a good movie. Still, the original Star Wars cannot be touched. That was Fox. You had, oh my God, you had the Alien series, all under Fox. That logo coming up. Aliens is gone. Classic. Avatar, gone because it's under Fox. Now Disney got it. Who you think got more Oscars? I'm not really sure. You have to look it up. But Sony got a couple of Oscars last year. Disney and also Warner Brothers. You know how many Oscars Fox has acquired in the history since that company's been running? A multitude of Oscars. Now that's gone. Hollywood is fading fast and Disney's taking it down. You just seen that movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood with Quentin Tarantino. He was telling you right there, this is the golden age of Hollywood and I miss it. It's leaving. It's no longer here. Disney is everywhere in your TVs. They own the theaters. If they want to stop a movie from being shown in the theater, Disney got the power to do it, and they have done it. They've done it to Quentin Tarantino with that Hateful Eight. They pushed his ass out and said, no, you're not showing that. We're showing Star Wars. Just recently, they did it again with Endgame. That little mouse, I'm telling you, he's packing some knives. He got some knives in his back pocket, and he's punking other studios. This is what you wanted over some comic book stuff. Well, you got it, and it's never going to be the same. You won't have no more diversity in the industry of movies because Disney is going to own everything. Studios did not want this to happen. That's why Comcast was trying their best to acquire Fox so they can stay Fox. Now it's gone. I think they're going to keep Fox Searchlight. That might be the only thing they keep. Only because it wins Oscars. You know how many people lost their job because of this acquisition? Thousands of people. And that mouse ain't sweating nothing. He don't even care. So I hope it's worth it because this is where it's going. This is where it's headed. No movies could compete this year. Nobody could have competed this year. What? John Wick 3 is the only one that was successful? Godzilla couldn't do it. Hobbs and Shaw is struggling. Men in Black was not good. I mean, no one stands a chance anymore against Disney. This is what it's come to. This is what it is. And this is how it's going to be forever. Thank God for Paramount. They got a couple of big movies coming out. But man, that's it. That is it. Paramount has Mission Impossible and Transformers. That's it. Everything else is Disney. Everything. Animation. Now they're making more animated movies of their old animated movies, taking all those monies. Yes, it's incredible, but it's a monopoly and you don't get it. It's taking over the whole industry and it's going to run it into the ground. Well, I hope you're happy. Until next time, like, share, and subscribe, and tell all your friends, and please leave your comments down below. Until next time, it's just my point of view. It might be bad for the industry as a total. I seen this coming, but the comic book people didn't care. And now some of the best movies of all time are now a distant memory forever. Oh, the lunch truck. Well, you know what that means. I'm gonna go get me a sandwich and something to drink. God damn it. The lunch truck is owned by Disney. Motherfucker. Hello. Now, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Without you, there's no me. And do us a favor, stop by the website at www.blacktastic.net and pick up some merchandise. Get yourself a hat or pick up a t-shirt. It's things like that that help keep the channel going. And also, feel free to leave a donation on the home page at www.blacktastic.net. Thank you all so much. Again, you make this so much fun. Without you, there's no me. Until next time, see you later.